Hey guys, how's it going? Happy sixth week for us. We're at Module 6 and we have a brand new thematic unit, which is a cool one. It's Nature and Us. So if you'll recall, our greater overarching theme is the human experience. And now we have Nature and Us. So, as you'll see here, we have Module 6, and the two main things to remember is that we have the research paper peer review workshop this week, and the deadline to actually post the draft is um, Monday, the 25th by 11:59 p.m., just like the first workshop. And I'm going to ask you to also respond to your assigned classmates' drafts by Saturday by 11:59 p.m. And just like last time, Canvas is going to go ahead and assign those to you. We're going to assign it, actually, it's going to assign it starting from after this is done. So this is Tuesday by midnight. So Tuesday midnight. That's when you'll get your assignment of drafts. And you guys did awesome with the first workshop, and just keep on keeping on as you have been. And let's go ahead and take a look at the draft for this week. First link that you have is here is for the peer review workshop. Um, and yeah, here's the deadlines. Monday is the upload the draft. By Saturday, go ahead and leave the feedback for your classmates by like 59 p.m. Here's some things to consider for this particular uh, peer peer review workshop. Is your classmate's central project slash thesis an exploration of an issue slash proposed solution? Okay, so because has two parts, one is the issue and the other is solution. Make sure that your classmate presents as a thesis both the issue and the proposal for what to do about it. That should be within the same thesis, because that's what this essay is actually asking for. Is it clear what the issue is that they'll explore? Is it sufficiently narrow? Or they're saying, okay, I'm going to tackle the issue of maybe something massive like the issue of war. Wow, that's enormous. um, or I think a big one. I actually I have a good example. Uh, this week there was a student she was like, okay, I'm going to tackle water contamination. And I said, okay, well, where? Because if you say like around the whole world, um, that's a massive one, and um, because the circumstances vary across nation states and what their particular situation is with water contamination, I encourage the student to maybe narrow their attention more. So then she said, okay, how about water contamination in the United States? And then that allowed for us to have a more viable solution for the United States. So make sure you have both issue and the proposal, which is your solution. And remember, there's an inverted triangle, and you want to focalize your attention as much as possible nearing the apex of the triangle, right? So you don't want to be too broad. You want to be as narrow as possible with your focus. So solution. Da, 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 da. Also, I will recommend opening the prompt for this essay, so you can use as a guideline to see that your classmate is indeed doing what this paper is asking from them. Where are the places where the essay can be further developed? And oh, all right. Does everything in the paper work towards supporting a central project? So remember, there really shouldn't be random tangents. Everything in the body paragraph should be with the select purpose of supporting the whole thesis, which is, hey, here's the issue, here's what we're going to do about it, here's why it's going to work. And for the issue part, it's all like, here's why it's a big deal, here's why you should care, here's why it's significant, and then here's what can happen if it's left unchecked. And then with the solution, like I said, here's why it'll work, here's why it's viable, here's what it will take to make it happen. Here are some places that have attempted this solution and it has actually worked. Let's go ahead and implement it here. Maybe like your issue could focus on the United States or or California, or whatever is the case. Like I said, try to focalize your attention upon a more narrow place. Because if you say, okay, for the whole world, like that's a rough one there, because that's immensely broad. Due to the fact that, like I said, all the circumstances vary across all the different nations. Okay. Yeah, so if there are places where you see that they need to further support, sorry about that. I mean, if there are places that seem tangential and are not necessarily moving towards supporting the what their thesis is, which is issue and solution, then give them some ideas for how they can do this. This one too, are they supporting their claims with evidence from the sources? So remember, this is a research paper. This is that time to go ahead and flex those research skills. And again, take a look at the video that the librarian made for us to help you with the databases. Okay, this is the so what. Do they answer the so what? Why it's a big deal? Why the issue could work? Why it can make the world a better place, if at all? Why it's important to go ahead and carry out. So remember the two portions: issue, solution. For issue, so what? Why is it a big deal? Yeah, here's what we talked about. Just a little reminder. There's a solution. Okay, so remember, issue, solution. As you look at these drafts, you guys did awesome with Autoethnography 1. Make sure to use all the tools to go ahead and leave marginal notes. Go ahead and underline. Go ahead and leave some audio messages. Leave some video messages. Go ham on it, guys. The point is to help your classmate out. All right, so y'all know the drill there. For our first reading, guys, we have, yes, this has been like my favorite author since I was a kid, Roald Dahl. I don't know if you guys have read stuff from him. James the Giant Peach, the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. But yeah, so here's one by Roald Dahl. So it's a short story, and it fits into our thematic unit for this week, which is Nature and Us. The Sound Machine. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. I know. I loved it. It's so rad. Honestly, like if I had my own radio show, I would so totally just read the story as part of my radio show. I love it that much. It's so cool. The Sound Machine. So go ahead and read that. After you read it, immediately go ahead and take this reading quiz. Don't get frazzled. It's just worth 5 points, but go ahead and knock that out. Do your best. Here's the particularities for that. And as far as the actual discussion board for this Sound Machine, so after reading it, go ahead and watch this video, which is the most real-life application that I found of Klausner's Sound Machine. Like it's so close, and so it's like a real-life application what we see in the story. Yeah, and then just like with the Veld, cite a quote you feel significant. What's its larger meaning as it relates to the story? Why is it significant? And then go ahead and make a connection with the video. Don't forget to also reply to at least one classmate's post, as you have been doing. And I think that's going to be it for, yeah, because this is 6. Yep. All right. So that's it, folks. That's it for Module 6. Hey, and by the way, I know Thanksgiving's around the corner. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, and I know that sometimes gathering family can be stressful, but try to keep a level head. Try to not let anyone get under your skin, and make sure to practice gratitude. And yeah, guys, so enjoy your week, and do what you need to do. Do the things, do all the things, and I believe in you.